Yeah, they take it convincingly. Great drafting indeed. The curveball Sand King working out amazingly well. And overall, I mean, that is, as we said, Team Nigma is back. You know, they always have used a little bit of warm-up time every season, actually, every DPC season, every tournament. That's where the famous, Team Liquid runs from the lower bracket came from. This time, they just needed a whole DPC system, DPC season as a little bit of warm-up. Hey, Kuro, congratulations on your opening series.
Hey, guys. Thank you very much.
So, the DPC season 1 was like a warm-up, and this is your true form again?
Is it a flame?
No, it's not. It's not.
Shiva.
No. It wasn't intended as a flame, sorry.
No, I mean, we are like feeling more pressure to perform for sure. So yeah, just trying our best like always.
Yeah, a lot on the line, of course, with the way the TI invites are expected to go in terms of points, and you're being, well, as stacked as it is. How do you deal with that pressure? Like, can you recreate the pressure of a LAN tournament, basically from your room at home for 6 weeks?
That's basically impossible. But we're like seasoned players, most of us, so we're used to it. For my worry was only about iLTW, how he's gonna deal with it. But man, he played insane, so I don't need to be worried.
I don't think you do, indeed. You also have a new partnership with your team, and I believe you're going to go on boot camp at some point towards them. When are you going to go, or are you already there?
We're gonna go after Ramadan ends right now.
Oh, yeah.
We're in Ramadan, so we're taking it a bit easier. So in about 3 to 4 weeks, we're gonna start boot camping. Probably at that time, we're gonna play, I think, our last 2 DPC games, something like that.
All right.
So my question, iLTW, he plays a crazy amount of pubs, like 12 games in the last 24 hours he played in pubs. Are you telling him to maybe, calm down a bit before, now that he's in a team, or are you just letting him do his thing and it's all good?
I'm just letting him do his thing. Whatever helps him. We're just here to guide him a little bit. He told me he hasn't played in a real pro team in a long time. He needs some time to get used to it. My job is just to get him accustomed to this environment as fast as possible. And otherwise, he's doing his part, and that's really it.
And as he's playing so many pubs, is he coming to the team with his own opinions on the game, or is he just kind of aligning himself to kind of the Nigma philosophy?
He's bringing us some fresh ideas, mainly about heroes he wants to play, what he wants to do. So it's always about finding a middle ground. I'm getting inspired by him, he takes inspiration from us, and the goal is just to bring it all together.
Sounds good.
Hey, so that series, you guys played really fast, much faster than I think you guys demonstrated in the previous season. Is that a stylistic change? Is that just how the drafts played out and you kind of just felt this was best for this specific series? Or do you think you're going to continue to put Miracle on these playmakers with this high aggression, high tempo style?
Yeah, our favorite style is that what you just saw. It's been actually something we've tried to create for a very long time. In some tournaments we succeeded. I think the last really good tournament we had was like 1.5 years ago, was the Mad Moon one, where we also played against Secret, and we also played super fast there. So it's been just our playstyle. We want to smash our opponents, we want to destroy them as fast as possible. We're going for that, and that's the style.
Gotcha. And I guess the follow-up, because I would agree, like I remember watching you guys reverse sweep that tournament. I haven't seen you play like you did today in some time. What do you think the big shift is? And is it iLTW like re-energizing the team? Is it the break? Like what do you think clicked today?
The roster change helps in the sense of it's something fresh. There's like a honeymoon phase a little bit for our team. We're more unpredictable. People don't know what's going on in the draft. So I think it's just a combination of freshness and a little bit backs against the wall for us to perform better. We thrive on pressure. A lot of lands when we're in the lower bracket or close elimination. That's kind of when we thrive the most. So I think that's like a couple factors coming together.
And as a player who has seen so many patches come and go, we also would love to hear your opinion on the current one.
I like it. I mean, Ice Rock is just a genius. No matter how you look at it, the way the game is designed, it's insane. That like Dota is such a good game. Like let's look at competitive Dota. Like you see all these teams, EG, Secret, OG, LGD, IG. So when you look at the drafts, for example, every single team has a distinct style of drafting. They all look at the game differently, and all of it works. So if you look at this from a balance perspective, like, man, it's insane. Like, no matter how you look at it, like every team can just play something else, their own ideas, and everything works.
Yeah.
So yeah, the patches, they're not breaking the game. Like, I always think there's gonna be one day when the patch breaks the game, but it's not happening so far.
I have one final question. Before we saw the series today, we actually saw a video of you and Puppy talk about the leadership role, the captaining role. And in that, we had some clips of the original, the first Team Secret. Do you ever look back and think, you know, it's pretty crazy that all 5 of you are now captains of their own squads, all considered to be successful teams?
For Puppy and myself, I mean, can't really speak for him, but pretty sure it's not very crazy. The one reason we chose these players is exactly that. We know they're very unique players. They're special players. They're gonna stay in the scene for a long time. We thought this is gonna be the best team of all time, and I think we were for a period of time.
Definitely.
So we kind of knew, like we knew who Notail is, who Fly is, S4. We kind of knew what these players are capable of. So it's more like it's meant to be what happens more than anything else.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Kuro, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. And of course, once again, congratulations on a great opening series. And that, like, we love to see more of that style of Dota, please. It was very fun to watch.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks, Kuro.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know,
Also,
one player swap and we're at
one
different
player swap
throats.
is all it needs. You know, Team Secret did not have a player swap, even
No.
though they came fourth at the major, which, you know, it's a good result, but they were definitely aiming higher. They could have made a swap, but they didn't. They were going to stick together, and Kuro thought it was best for the team to go with iLTW, and Kuro and Puppy, the 2 captains in the Western European Dota 2 scene, and the only 2 players to have been to every single TI. They sat down with us to talk about the captain role.
The leader is a people's guy. That's how I see it. The leader brings out the best in his players or whatever team you're leading in any facet in life. I feel that's just the leader's job. I think it's a crappy job, but someone has to do it. You gotta know when to be firm, as you said. At the end of the day, people trust you to make hard decisions, and you can't let them down. Sometimes you need to do what is right. You know, you gotta make hard decisions. Sometimes you gotta be a bit tough. If you just praise people, they get a false sense of what's going on. And if you're too tough all the time, if you're just hitting their hands, then things go to crap right away. That doesn't work at all. So it's about finding a balance, reading the room. So a lot of it is always about who you're dealing with, who you're playing with, adjusting to the person, adjusting to the personality, finding the right balance.
And yeah, I mean, this is the Team Nigma that we were waiting for previous season, and he said it himself. You know, sometimes they just take a little bit longer to warm up, and they play better on the pressure. And maybe the pressure of getting to TI is now getting to them. And you know,
Dude, I'm just happy to see. I like totally agree with Kuro. Like this style that we just saw. That's
great.
what I think their fans like the best. That's what I like the best. And if that's what they like the best, like more of it, please. 'Cause
Yes.
I haven't seen a 4-man vac stun combo in what feels like years.
yes. I mean, they're okay. So if we're to analyze that, isn't there also a little bit of misplay from Team Secret in that to be allowed to get caught out like that?
No. There's no time for that stuff.
All right. I mean, it was very well played. Don't get me wrong. It was perfect. Loved it.
So I'm just so happy to see at least this new version of Nigma. They play up against, you know, #1 seed in EU.
Yeah.
If this was any other team, we'd be sitting here going, well, but because they played Secret in the first week, they got to take away #1. We can now
Yeah.
go, okay, they are a team to be reckoned
Guys,
with.
how crazy is this season? I know, like, we came into it thinking, EU got wrecked at the major, week,
I mean, we
region,
did get
whatever.
wrecked at the
This is some
major.
We got
quality
slapped.
Dota.
Yeah.
Talking about the old Team Secret,